Hey Pioneers, welcome back to your National News Show. My name is Lily Clark.
And I'm Taylor Stewart. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's start things off like we usually do with some pop culture news. Grammy Award-winning Motown legend Gladys Knight was not offended by being mistaken for fellow singer and actor Dionne Warwick after the misidentification of the musician during Wednesday's U.S. Open match between Serena Williams and Annette Contiviet. Knight says, quote, "Dionne and I have been sisters for a long time, and I hope she's as honored to be mistaken for me as I would be her," end quote, in a statement made to NBC.
A new Beyoncé album is always a blockbuster event, a moment of pop culture unity. The difference with this week's Renaissance, however, is that it is one of the fans have had time to prepare for. While 2013's Beyoncé and 2016's Lemonade both arrived with little to no warning, her seventh album has followed a more traditional rollout. It was announced 6 weeks ago in conjunction with a Vogue cover and followed by a single, the 90s house throwback Break My Soul. Beyoncé even joined TikTok earlier this month, the de facto promo tool for any contemporary pop star.
Would you terrify yourself for $1,300? That's what Dish wants to find out. The satellite TV network is hosting its third Stephen King movie marathon this fall and is looking for one horror aficionado to watch 13 films based on the prolific author's books.
That's right, Lily. The winning participant will wear a Fitbit to track their heart rate while they watch each film. Dish will use the data to determine the scariest Stephen King movie and villain. The contest winner will be asked to watch all the movies in the dark. A Dish representative tells CNBC make it and will be asked to write down if the experience has any impact on their quality of sleep. In exchange for sitting through the 13 films, the guinea pig will receive $1,300 as well as a swag bag worth $350. Dish will also provide the Fitbit and movies as well as a blanket, popcorn, and candy.
Now let's get back into some national news. The man charged in connection with the abduction of a still missing Memphis teacher served prison time for aggravated kidnapping more than 20 years ago. Court records show Cleothea Abston, 38, pleaded guilty on November 2001 to the charge of especially aggravated kidnapping. He was released in November 2020, according to court records. The Shelby County District Attorney told Reg Abston that was convicted in the kidnapping of a local attorney in 2000. Abston is currently facing the same charge of especially aggravated kidnapping and tampering with evidence in the abduction of Liza Fletcher.
A man is in critical condition following a shooting near Polaris Monday evening. According to Columbus police, a witness said the man was playing with a gun in a vehicle when he was shot around 7:45 p.m. near the Crumble Cookies on Polaris Parkway. Police did not confirm if the man accidentally shot himself. The gun went off in the parking lot and the victim was driven to a Speedway gas station at the intersection of Polaris Parkway and Old State Road. When the vehicle crashed, the man was taken to Riverside Methodist Hospital. There's no words on what led up to the shooting.
Sean Penn and Ben Stiller Monday were among 25 high-ranking officials, representatives of the business and expert communities, as well as cultural figures, banned from Russia today by that country's foreign ministry. Also on that list are Senators Rick Scott, Mark Kelly, Pat Toomey, Kevin Cramer, and Kristen Sinema, as well as numerous U.S. trade officials, including U.S. Secretary of Commerce Gia Raimondo. The Russian Foreign Ministry said that the list is based on the principle of reciprocity.
Damian Sanderson, one of the suspects in a mass shooting stabbing in Saskatchewan, Canada, that led 10 dead and 18 injured, was found dead Monday morning on the James Smith Cree Nation in a heavily grassed area near a house, according to Royal Canadian Mounted Police Assistant Commissioner Rhonda Blackmore. Sanderson had injuries that were not believed to be self-inflicted. Blackmore said, "Miles Sanderson, Damian's brother, may be injured and seek medical attention." Blackmore added, quote, "Even if he is injured, it does not mean he is not still dangerous," end quote.
Despite the recent monsoon-like storm sweeping over the western region of the United States, Lake Mead, located 30 miles east of Las Vegas, remains to record record-breaking lows. Lake Mead's water level has dropped to 1,040 feet, which is continuing on a 22-year downward spiral.
Lake Mead has been the largest water reserve in the United States, supplying water to over 25 million Americans. With the downward trend of the lake and it is only 27% capacity, it is in question on how long the lake would be able to supply the population with the needs it could fulfill before.
One of the biggest problems arose with the depletion of Lake Mead. They have been finding abundant amounts of skeletal human remains dating back to the 1970s. Lieutenant Ray Spencer with the Las Vegas Police commented, quote, "I would say there is a very good chance as the water level drops that we are going to find additional human remains," end quote. Well, that's all we have for you today, Pioneers. For The Juice, I'm Lily Clark.
And I'm Taylor Stewart. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.